Good afternoon. My name is Art Whalen. I'm the Director of Corporate Development for Logistics Plus. We want to welcome all of you and greatly appreciate your interest in participating in today's event. We're proud to have such distinguished guests joining us for the celebrated event, and each is asked to say a few words. And not to keep you out in the cold too long, even though it's a beautiful day for Erie, I'd like to first introduce the Honorable Phil English.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to join you all for this ribbon-cutting ceremony. Today we celebrate the new corporate headquarters of Erie's own Logistics Plus here at historic Union Station. As we usher in a new era of economic growth and opportunity in the Erie region, I can't think of a more appropriate home for Logistics Plus. 76 years ago, our city's forefathers and then GE manager Matthew Griswold inaugurated Union Station. And now Logistics Plus, whose founding customer is none other than GE Transportation Systems, will call this fine venue home. Logistics Plus has become a global force in shipping and manages over $250 million in global freight for a diverse group of companies. This company employs more than 75 workers worldwide and has offices in 9 countries. And we're proud that they've decided not only to stay, but to expand their business from their Erie headquarters. This is a great day for Erie's downtown. It's an exciting opportunity, and I want to salute the entrepreneurs involved for making this possible. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from United States Senator Rick Santorum. The senator regrets that his schedule did not permit him to be here in person for this historic ribbon cutting. There goes the press. Okay, back on track. Having been on the senator's staff since his first successful run for Congress in 1990, I have witnessed firsthand how passionate he becomes for certain projects around the Commonwealth. The revitalization of this grand old railroad station is an example of the cause my boss felt very committed to right from the start. 76 years ago, as the congressman pointed out, a proud city of Erie dedicated its new station, which was a clear sign that your hometown was rapidly growing on the shores of Lake Erie. 76 years to the day, today, December 3rd, 2003, a proud city of Erie rededicates Union Station, which is a clear sign that the renaissance and revitalization of downtown Erie is upon us, and the future is bright. The senator congratulates Logistics Plus for taking ownership of this now prized piece of real estate, and for cutting the ribbon which will lead to your new corporate headquarters residing on her 3rd floor. The senator also commends Jim Berlin for his plans to add a railroad museum within the station. This will allow part of Erie's history to be told to future generations. Of course, Union Station is no longer a railroad passenger facility as it was in 1927. Today, Amtrak shares this building with a great restaurant, banquet facilities, retail, office space, and a branch of a nonprofit. Although many changes have been made, today, just as in 1927, this building is once again a focal point of this great town. Senator Santorum's contribution is very clear. In March of 1997, former Mayor Joyce Savacchio and then Chamber of Commerce President Don DePlacido contacted the senator's office in Erie and asked them assistance in making very critical renovations to the Amtrak station of Union Station. Their proposal called for a $1.396 million budget. 16 months later, the senator, through the Senate Transportation Appropriation Committee, had $1.4 million earmarked for Erie Station. The Transportation Appropriation Bill was passed into law in October of '98. Stephanie Lindenberger, who's here today, who's one of the senator's project directors in Erie, attended meetings for the next 5 years, and as really saw this move from a dream on paper to a reality. Now the Amtrak station and waiting areas, and I don't know if you've ever had the chance to see them in the back of the station, the inside of the building are completely renovated. There are 2 enclosed and covered platforms now. There's a new passenger elevator. Both sets of stairs have been redone, leading to the platforms. It's now, the whole back of the building has an extended roof, and it's ADA accessible. The fact is, the passenger railroad facility, which was once a liability, is now a state-of-the-art facility. I said it before, and I will conclude with it. Today, marks an important milestone in the continuing renaissance and revitalization of this great city. On behalf of Senator Rick Santorum and the United States Senate, best wishes for continued growth and prosperity, and congratulations on a wonderfully renovated Union Station. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Well, the first thing I want to say is welcome, neighbor. Can't quite see our place from here, but we're right across the street. No, I'm extremely pleased. This is, as has been mentioned, I think a major step in the continued revitalization of downtown Erie. And it also shows that there are other, true believers out there. And I think Jim Berlin and his company and Logistics Plus are made up of those types of folks. Folks like myself who for many years have seen the advantages of older buildings such as this and the capacity that they have a real value, a value that can be reinvested into and create jobs, and particularly in Logistics Plus case, the type of jobs that we're desperate for here in Erie, the advanced technology side of things, the high-tech area. And these great old buildings have tremendous benefit. We're able to revitalize them much of the time through some federal programs, and we thank the federal legislators for the assistance there, and some state programs, because also other people see value in these entities. And I think that this is it's a great moment for the city of Erie, a great moment for the Erie region. I want to say that the city of Erie played a role in this about it was about 6 months ago. I was approached by Jim. He was having some problems with the financing of the deal, and we met and we had a number of issues. And one of the issues was the cost of accessibility of an elevator. And I can speak from experience that I've seen this in some of the projects I've done on a personal level in the city, that it's tough to regain the value of second, third, and fourth floors that don't have accessibility, don't have elevators for handicapped and other accessibility. And so what we did is we kind of came up with a creative use of our community development block grant funding, and we threw about $80,000 into the mix to assist in that elevator, to assist in that accessibility. You know what I've learned since then is we've encountered at least 2 to 3 other projects that are pending and are really dependent on that type of funding to get that accessibility. So we're going to be working with DCED and other funding sources to try to create an innovative program to provide that type of grant funding so that we can see the reuse of some of these. We have thousands of square footage of space in the downtown area that is not accessible. And hopefully through the Logistics Plus and the success that we have here, we're going to see that continued revitalization occur throughout downtown Erie. So I just want to say, in particular, this is a great moment for me because I think many of you know I love old buildings. I believe they have great value. And I think we've got a great company here that's going to add jobs, but also continue to renovate this building and keep it as one of the stars shining in downtown Erie. And it'll be a symbol to others that there is great value here and that these investments are worthwhile. So again, I want to offer my congratulations to all the players involved. And I want to wish best wishes to Logistics Plus, Jim Berlin and his company, and the folks working with him. And I think this is a great day for Erie and a great start of many to come. Thank you.
What's not tough is all the good things that are going on. The good things that are going on is that we have team players. We have a team that really works together. When Jim contacted our economic development team and started to look at this, some of it looked like pie in the sky. Would this and could this really happen? By the way, Jim's middle name is Don't Take No for an answer. And Jim was persistent, but here's the point: everybody was involved. I mean, Janet Anderson was involved in this thing from the very beginning. Jeff Spalding was involved. The mayor really stepped up to the plate. And, I remember having a meeting with the mayor, and he said, "This is going to happen," and that's exactly what needs to happen. You get the persistence of a Jim Berlin and a company like Logistics Plus, and then you add the fact that you have an economic development system and players that are willing to step up and play as a team. We have got something great going on here in Pennsylvania. And now we bring Logistics Plus to Erie. They get this building. We start to see some real revitalization here. And what we see is a company that's hiring the type of workers that we want to see more and more of these types of jobs in Erie, Pennsylvania. You are kind of one of our landmark employers now because you're the direction that we want to head when it comes to recreating Erie County's economy. And we're very proud of you, and we're very happy for this moment. And thank you for bringing me on even though I'm late. You could have Janet Anderson do this. She said, no, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Janet, should I call you up anyhow? Now I'm proud to introduce Pennsylvania's DCD Regional Office Director representing Governor Rendell today, Chris Monk.
Rick, I don't mind that you're late, but it is 20 degrees out here. Good afternoon. As Art said, my name is Chris Monk. I'm the Director of the Northwest Regional Office of the Department of Community and Economic Development. Thank you for giving me the opportunity today to represent Governor Ed Rendell and DCD Secretary Dennis Jablonski. Governor Rendell is committed to revitalizing the infrastructure of our cities and towns throughout Pennsylvania to spur economic growth. This project is an example of how, through effective partnerships, we can work to bring about renewal to the Commonwealth's downtown areas. The funding provided to support this project is an investment in a new Pennsylvania and a new life for this old site. The Governor's Action Team worked closely with Logistics Plus to establish their corporate headquarters here in Erie. To support this project, DCD has agreed to provide a financial package totaling $108,000 that includes $80,000 in job creation tax credits and $28,000 in training costs through WebNet, the Workforce and Economic Development Network of Pennsylvania. At this time, I'd like to recognize Tom Ahrensberger. Is Tom here from the Governor's Action Team? Tom, good job. I know you put a lot of time and effort with Logistics Plus on this project. Governor Rendell is committed to making Pennsylvania an economic leader by supporting, stimulating, and investing in the successful growth of companies like Logistics Plus. Companies that are willing to make an investment in Pennsylvania's community, in its people, and in its economy. But when these companies succeed, Pennsylvania succeeds. And before I go, I'd just like to say one thing, that sometimes a treasure can hide in plain sight. And I really, truly believe that Union Station is one of those treasures. Thank you, and good luck to the Logistics Club.
Jake, we got to shorten the letters of this group of yours, okay? The ERCGP, all right? CEO and President, Jake Rao.
I got a different middle name for the county exec. It changes all the time. I'm really cold, so let me just say that, economic development, economic redevelopment is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And I want to salute the vision of the previous owners and what they brought to this facility, and the new owners and what they're going to bring to this facility. We're an economy in transformation. We're not running from manufacturing. That's still a big part of our economy, a proud part. But we're an economy that has transformed into education and healthcare and insurance, as well as manufacturing, and now into technology, high technology, international business. And we need to embrace that and celebrate it, and that's part of what we're doing today. And so the last thing I just want to hit on is that two things. One is that we all need to be as passionate about Erie, Pennsylvania as Jim Berlin is about Erie, Pennsylvania, and about his company. And when you walk through this building and he talks to you about what his vision is, and his team talks to you about what their vision is, you can't help but look at the adjoining blocks and get excited about a total transformation that adds a lot of value to our area. And but to make this totally successful, this entire development, it's not just Jim's vision and his team. I think all of us have to get behind him and help make it work. So to Logistics Plus, thank you so much for this investment. Thanks for your vision and belief in Erie. And thanks everyone for coming out today for an exciting new opportunity here in an old treasure. Thank you.